STEM Early College families, and Happy New Year. I wanted to take some time to wish you a happy holiday and just say that I hope that everyone is staying healthy and safe during our break. But I also find it important right now to provide you with some just in time updates for school reentry. On yesterday, December 31st, 2020, there was some messaging that went out to parents about a change in reentry dates for middle school. Whereas that does not directly affect our reentry date, I saw it as an opportunity to give you some information regarding questions that I have been getting over the holidays about reentry and the e-learning academy. So, if you will, just bear with me for a few minutes as I give you some just-in-time updates and information to help you make some safe decisions moving forward. To begin, January 5th is the first day of remote learning for our students. It is the first day of the third quarter, and it is also the first day of our students' second semester and new spring 2021 schedule. Our students will engage in remote learning in all classes until January 21st, 2021. So, based on the announcement that was shared on yesterday, December 31st, from the school board and the superintendent, our reentry date is Thursday, January 21st, 2020. And this date is reentry to face learning at STEM Early College. Along with the reentry date, there was some changes in our school start and end time, and that is to allow for the Guilford County Schools tiered busing system. For freshman parents who engaged in testing just a few weeks ago, you experienced this schedule. For all other people, to include sophomore students and families, if you return face to face, then your schedule will look as such. The bus arrival time is 10 to 10:10. Our start time will be 10:20. The end time will be 4:40. The bus departure time 4:50 to 5 p.m. And our school day length will be 6.5 hours. And again, that has been shortened and adjusted to allow for the tiered busing system. We do have a reentry team that I'm very proud of. They have worked very, very hard to ensure that the policies, procedures, and protocols are in place and are very tight for reentry on January 21st. Those people are Mr. Wall, Mr. McKnight, Miss Massey, myself, Mrs. McLean, and also Mrs. Beatty of the front office. So essentially, what I want you to garner from this is that school start and end time will be different. We have a reentry team that is putting various procedures in place, and all students who are returning face to face will have to engage in a series of module trainings that are put together by the teachers on the reentry team just to make sure we are all on the same page about what entry, exit, face mask wearing, social distancing, etc. look like at our school. In addition to returning and following the new bell schedule, students will also be scheduled in cohorts. So they will attend 2 instructional school days each week, followed by 3 remote learning days. So it says see example below, so I'll explain the chart. Essentially, freshman students who are returning face to face will return on Monday and Tuesday in cohort A. Those students will only come to school on those 2 days, and then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will be remote learning days. Sophomores, for example, are in cohort B. They will be coming to school on Thursday and Friday only. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of each week will be their remote learning days. So whether you decide to return face to face or if you want to keep your remote learning option active, you will still have a minimum of 3 days of remote learning after January 21st. So, just before the holiday break, I made an announcement to all families about the e-learning academy option. If you go onto our school website, this pop-up message appears. I just want to take a moment to explain what the e-learning academy option is in the event that you are considering not returning for face-to-face instruction. this is an option for you, and it is something that you can sign up for on SchoolMint. To begin, the e-learning academy that you register for on SchoolMint is a part of the STEM Early College. Your student is still a STEM Early College student if they enroll in the e-learning academy. So I've gotten a lot of questions about registration. We tried to register. It says e-learning academy. What school is that? Who will the teachers be? So you are still enrolled at our school if you select this option. It's just essentially that you're selecting the remote learning option in lieu of the face-to-face option on January 21st. Will you still have STEM Early College teachers if you select this option? Yes. Our decision has been for teachers to live stream lessons once students return on January 21st. So the face-to-face students who choose to be there will be there. The teacher will be in front of them, but the teacher will also be live streaming their presentation of content during that time to students who decide to do remote learning through the e-learning academy. Now, I'll have to put this caveat out there. There might be individual cases with which students have to take an APEX class to ensure they are getting their full current schedule. But again, that is going to be on a case by case basis, and I foresee that there will be very few of those cases. Essentially, what we need you to do is have a conversation with your family and decide if you want to pursue the e-learning academy at STEM Early College, because if so, you should go ahead and register through SchoolMint so that we can get some good numbers about who's doing what, and we can plan accordingly, because our teachers will need to know how to balance the live streaming and the face-to-face with those who choose to come versus those who would like to remain remote. But ultimately, the answer to the question is yes, you'll still have STEM Early College teachers. Now, will I be able to return to school if I so choose at any point during the semester, or do I have to remain remote until the end of the school year? That is a question that I am not 100% sure about. I do believe that there will be some site-based flexibility should you want to return to face-to-face learning after January 21st, but we will wait for further guidance from the school district regarding this question as we move closer towards January 21st. I hope that the answer to these questions will help to drive your decision making. And again, I want to go ahead and encourage you to have this conversation. And if you decide to remain with remote learning, go ahead and sign up and register through SchoolMint for the e-learning academy. You will still be at STEM Early College. You will still have STEM Early College teachers. You will still have access to all of the things that you currently do at our school. You are just choosing to remain remote. So as I kind of wrap this up, I want to just give you the next steps for reentry remotely as of January 5th and face-to-face January 21st. These are the dates you need to know. So Monday, January 4th is a teacher workday. There are no classes. Tuesday, January 5th is the first day of classes, the first day of third quarter, and the first day of the second semester for freshmen and sophomore students. On Tuesday, students should log into their teacher's Canvas pages and review the remote learning teacher schedule. The remote learning teacher schedule will be published on Monday. It will mimic the current schedule that is included in our remote learning manual on our school website. Essentially, what will happen is the times of the classes will stay, the times the teacher's teaching will stay the same, but the class title will change. For example, if Mr. McKnight taught Math 2 from 10 to 10:45 during the fall, in the spring he'll have Math 3 from 10 to 10:45. So the content will change, but the times for the teacher's teaching will remain the same. Again, we will publish that on Monday, January 4th. And on January 5th, I would like for all students and families to familiarize yourself with that schedule, the teacher's Canvas page, and the teacher and course content expectations for this spring. On January 6th, we will follow the remote live teaching schedule that is published on our school website. I'll make additional announcements and reminders about this, but those courses and classes will begin on January 6th. So we would like everyone to be in attendance for all of their live sessions on January 6th. January 18th is a holiday. January 19th is a teacher workday, and there will be no classes on January 18th or 19th for freshmen and sophomore students. And then January 21st is going to be the first day of face-to-face classes and live stream classes for students who remain remote. So again, as you know, I make announcements weekly, but I just wanted to go ahead and project for you some important dates for the next several weeks. And so finally, I just want to say thank you for your support. I know that this has